This one is really new for me, brand new today. This is the lightest weight hose we've seen from Bernini without sacrificing any of the outstanding function, and the hose itself is pretty colors.
It's probably the most beautiful
it is,
hose I've
and it
ever
comes
seen.
with a handle. Wait, we'll show all of that in a second. Let's come back here because I want to show you. I am holding, looks like a cute, you should make handbags next.
We were just talking about that. We're like in LA, this would be considered a handbag. At the Oscar party.
Look at this.
This beautiful.
Hose. Oh, isn't that so cool? This is 40 feet of hose. Comes with this really cool handle, which is going to make it great for storing, for carrying, and the hose itself. And when I say the hose itself, I'm talking about the actual metal comes in colors. So that's new.
It's called Chroma color, so it's actually wrapped with that color. There's a metal hose on the interior. But honestly, I would have never thought you could make a beautiful hose, but leave it up to John Yiser. He did it.
And it's still the same quality stainless steel as the regular Bernini hoses.
Yes.
So you're not losing any function with the prettiness here. All right, let me show you exactly what you're going to get. You can choose between the cobalt.
Beautiful.
The coral. This handle is actually really
It's really
awesome.
cool, right?
That is even better than I thought it was going to be when they told me about it. Here's the lavender. How pretty is that? Okay, I think this would make the most amazing gift for the gardener for Mother's Day.
I totally agree with you. The way it's packaged,
it's just so pretty.
The beauty of it. This is Raven. That's the Raven color.
Yeah, and so that's going to be like it's
a
like
gray,
like
a graphite gray.
Graphite gray, yeah.
So what I love is this handle when you're not using it to store out of season. This has a hook and loop closure on it. So you can store other things, hang it up in your garage. It's actually not even garage worthy. You could put it in your house somewhere, and you're getting a bag as well with it.
Okay, so let's talk about what a Bernini hose is. I'm excited to see a hose that comes in different colors.
Right.
But this is not a gimmick.
It's not a gimmick because...
This is a Bernini hose.
Exactly. This is the same 304 stainless steel, just like we show with just the regular metal hose. Look at it managed. Look at how easy...
So no kinking.
No kinking. Easy to maneuver. You try doing this with your rubber hose, not only will it not work, but secondly, what tends to happen with a rubber hose? The kinks. And then once that kink is in that hose, it's either a low flow hose or a no flow hose. Now we're going to get rid of that because this is truly, like all our other metal hoses, a no kink hose. And to prove that, my friend Kevin here did something pretty amazing. He put 40 knots in a 40-foot hose.
Okay.
But yet, the water, you're not sacrificing pressure. Do you want to hold it up for me?
This is your prettiest hose you've ever done.
It is gorgeous, right? I mean, honestly, it's like jewelry for your lawn. But yet, look at this. You're not losing any functionality. Look at the infinite hose nozzle you get with it. You get a jet stream.
Do you know what this is like? I just realized. This is like when they wrap cars.
Yes, exactly right.
Because it's the metal underneath, but they'll wrap them. That's what this feels like to me.
Yeah. And then you can go all the way to that jet spray. And remember, you're getting this hose nozzle, infinite spray, all the way from that jet spray to that fine sprinkling mist. And you noticed we did not lose any pressure, even though there's 40 knots in this. So it's truly, just like all the other metal hoses John Yiser brings, a no kink hose.
So it is among our lightest weight hoses. It is our prettiest hose, but it is going to be your best workhorse hose.
All right, so let's put it through the torture test. So this is a bed of nails. The hose is so strong, it's actually pushing up the nails.
Yeah, I never want anyone to think that when Christopher does this, that there's a channel that we put the hose in. No, the hose is actually pushing
It's actually pushing up the bed of nails.
Actually, you can sort of, if you look in there, you can actually see where it is pushing the nails up,
But yet, it's not puncturing the hose. So imagine, this hose, easily punctured. Fabric hoses, easily punctured. Ours is not. So even through a bed of nails, look at this. Full power, again, you're getting the hose nozzle that beautifully matches your hose, by the way. And then you get that infinite spray nozzle. So you get, look at this, you're not sacrificing any pressure. You're getting all the pressure and then all the way to the fine spray and mist for your new flowers and plants.
Okay, I like the colors because, well, first of all, it's just pretty. It's something
Makes you
new.
happy.
Makes you happy. But I also know that I'm going to be able to see this hose in my grass really well.
Right.
Right? Instead of like the green hoses you can't even see. All right, here are our colors. We have lavender, very, very popular. This is 40 feet of hose.
It is so lightweight.
It's ridiculous.
And you saw how super manageable it was. It was just acting like a snake, and that's because it uses something called spiralized stainless steel, 304 stainless steel. Unlike a lot of metal hoses that you may see online, these are not going to rust because they are truly the highest quality
Actually,
stainless steel.
Little shout out about that. So Bernini, John Yeiser, his daughter actually created the metal
Correct,
hose.
yeah.
She came up with the idea. He executed it. There are now so many metal hoses
It's
on
crazy.
online retailers at stores. They're all Bernini knockoffs.
Correct.
And actually, Bernini has the patent, so none of them are like Bernini. If it's not Bernini, it's not the OG.
That's right.
Now, this is the coral. Here's the cobalt, and then this is called the raven, which is this really pretty kind of like a matte, like, you know, platinum titanium color. All right, let's talk about how easy it is to roll up 40
Yeah,
feet
so
of
your,
hose.
your
when you're working
typical
with Bernini.
hose, the problem is when you go to roll it up, it's flopping all over.
So
it's
heavy.
very difficult. Look at this. It is so fast, so easy, so lightweight. And I'm going to do another 40 feet because we can. Honestly, you could put 3. Make a 120-foot hose here, no problem, because it's so slim, so lightweight, so manageable. And here's the really neat thing. That Chroma color wrap, even though it's a stainless steel hose, is actually pushing away the sun's rays. So you're not going to have an issue with this being hot. Look at this, 80 feet of hose, picking it up literally with like 2 fingers. That's how lightweight
awesome.
it is, but yet it has all the quality.
So, you know, I have in the past gone to buy another hose.
Yeah.
In the middle of the summer, QVC didn't have Bernini. I bought a metal hose that was kind of like
Oh, I'm
Bernini.
sorry.
It's not Bernini.
Bernini light.
So I will tell you now, if you need a hose for this summer, grab it while we still have them. These are super popular. The 40-foot No-Kink Chrome metal hose, or Chroma metal. And you can see here, no kinks.
Exactly, and here you really see what makes this hose so special. Look at how it's so super manageable. It's going to go through your rose garden. It's not going to get hot.
Like last time I was describing it,
Yeah.
like Bernini hoses like glide through your grass, like, you know, like a knife through hot butter, like, or not knife through butter rather.
Exactly.
Like, really, it's so easy. I have a
Yeah.
very, very big front yard with flower beds in the front. Only a Bernini hose can I pull that far without getting angry.
Exactly.
It's
exactly.
no big deal. All right, so the lavender is really popular. Okay, a gift for the gardener. Get her lavender.
Right.
Here's your coral, your cobalt, and then we're calling this the Raven.
The Raven.
3 easy payments of $17.99. It even comes with this really great handle that lets you carry it and store it. Thank you so much, Christopher.
Thanks.
Those are awesome. All right, our one-time only